And the annual Oregon International Airshow takes off today at the McMinnville Municipal Airport. Cor Harlan is live to show us what's new this year. Hey, Cor.
Well, Jenny, we have showed you a lot of stuff in the last hour and a half or so, including a lot of the aircraft that will be flying over the McMinnville Airport. We showed you a jet truck, a pickup truck essentially with some jet engines off the back that goes 400 miles an hour. We are in front of right now with retired Lieutenant Colonel Greg Anders, a P-51 Mustang that was one of the workhorses of World War II. How you doing this morning?
We're doing great. Really excited to be here down in Oregon.
All right. This is, of course, a lot of folks of a certain generation will identify this as a World War II aircraft. Tell me why.
Well, this kind of was the aircraft that really did the initial capabilities to escort the bombers all the way into Berlin, and so that became a big factor in World War II.
And by escort, you mean kind of paving the way?
Paving the way, the bombers would fly in and they'd face flak or they'd face fighters, and the P-51s were the things that could face the fighters and help them out.
So this plane, we're talking about planes that are really high performance planes in terms of the acrobatics. This plane's not such an acrobatic. It's more of a Buick of airplanes, isn't it?
Right.
A Riviera, right?
Yeah, it's a fighter aircraft, so it's more about dogfighting and that kind of stuff. So it's a fighter aircraft that does great acrobatics, whereas these are acrobatic aircraft.
Now you're a guy that has to deal with G-forces in this as well, right?
Yeah, it is. We don't. Our act doesn't pull too many G's, but this airplane can, and we do every now and then just to make sure we know how to fly it correctly.
5G is my deal. 5G telephone, not gravitational force. 5G telephone only. What can you do with this plane, and what will people see when they come out here this weekend? That the P-51 will be able to do?
So we're flying the Heritage Flight, and it's a real privilege for me to take this World War II aircraft and fly it with the F-35, the nation's newest, best fighter aircraft. It's an incredible machine, and it tells a great story of where we were and where we are now, and it really is a privilege every time I get to do it, to look out at my airplane and see the F-35. It just tells a great story, so the crowd really does love it.
So there's air show, a little bit of air show, a lot of air show, and a lot of history going on here as well. And you can see it all flying through the sky over the McMinnville Airport beginning tonight, Saturday, and Sunday. They will be here all 3 days, rain or shine. They say the rain maybe they have to do the maneuvers a little closer to the ground, but not in the clouds, right?
That's correct. So there's a low profile that the F-35 can do, and as long as we get a little bit of airspace, he'll put on a great show.
If you are in Oregon and Washington, Jenny, as you know this, well, if you're in Oregon and Washington and you don't like the rain or you can't operate in the rain, you are in the wrong place. But not this weekend here at the air show, Oregon International Airshow, here at the McMinnville Airport, right?
Right, yeah. I think people will tell you to move if you don't like the rain. Yeah.
That's right. Go to Arizona. That's what it's there for.
That's right. Okay, thank you, Cor. Yeah, I know that there have been times where we've had multiple days of rain, and we might complain a little bit about it, and then never fails, I'll get a viewer email that says, well, you need to move if you don't like it. So, I mean, it's some days it can get a little...
It can, if it's a string of days, for sure.
I do like the rain. I just, every day is a bit much
sometimes.
sometimes.
Yes, sometimes you just want to dry out and walk outside
right.
and not get soaking wet.